Hey, it's MK. I thought I would do a little impromptu video today, and I have seen several people back these types of cut files, and I've always wanted to know, about the overlapping. And what I'm doing right now is I'm deciding what letter I want on top, like the A, the D, and the V. I've already done that too. And I did that right before I decided that I was going to hit the record button. So when I finish backing the A, the D, and the V, I will continue to just go ahead and make that decision on all the letters. And I really wanted to show that because I've never seen that filmed before. And I guess I'm the only one that really struggles with these types of cut files, not knowing what letter is, like in front. I don't know. Um, it's just the way that my brain works, I guess. I have no idea. But I'm definitely not going to make you guys watch me back all of these cut files. I just wanted to record how my brain thinks when I see a cut file like this. So what I'm doing is creating a title page for the beginning of my 2017 album. And I wanted to over the years, I have decided that I want the title page to be a representation of what's going on throughout that year. And these papers that I am gluing to this word are all like water themed. They're all, in my opinion, they all remind me of the beach, the water, all that stuff. And so they represent are, basically us going to the aquarium, us going to the beach. I believe we went to a water park. I can't remember now. No, that was another one. I apologize. But this is what I wanted to show. I wanted to show where I decide where, which letter sits on top. And this is pretty much the only thing that I record. So is it the E? Is it the N? Is it, the U? Does it sit on top of the E? And I think that to me, it looks, do you see how the E overlaps the N now? Because I've cut it all out. I just feel like I can read it better without all those extra little lines. I don't know. It's got to just be me because I've never seen anybody show this when they cut a file, but then again, they don't really back it on film, and so maybe it's something I've never noticed. Maybe that's what it is. So, and this particular cut file was double cut and then it shifted right at the end, so it is kind of wonky in some spots, but it doesn't bother me. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to quickly decide what papers I'm going to put behind each letter. So that way it looks like the colors are kind of spread out and I don't want them, like all the gray ones right next to each other and all the blue ones in a specific pattern. I want them to be random and appeasing all at the same time. Is appeasing a word? I think it is. And of course, when I lay out all of the papers, which I'm going to do that here really soon. I thought I cut all this out, but I guess not. So when I lay out all these papers and I start gluing them down, I have to, spoiler alert, that's not the design, that's not the pattern that I went for. So yeah, it's not what I'm going for. And I could have sworn I cut all this out. What are you doing? See how it's got the blue in all four corners? I don't like that. I just don't like that. So, there it is. Yay. And I just like the fact that the letters are on top of each other instead of all those extra lines. I know that I've said that a million times. So, like I said before, the title is all of my water representation. And now I'm trying to find a background piece that is also another representation. And I'm reaching in my steampunk grunge file because I know we went to ghost towns, we went to the Queen Mary, and I have photos of the Titanic in here as well. Not the real one, the pictures. They're photos of photos. And I just knew that I wanted that grungy representation. We went to car museum, all different kinds of things. But I also wanted to try other papers that I knew I had in all of my other categories to see if I like them, especially this tropical one, this tropical pack right here. There's a few that I really like, and it kind of represents the zoo or our camping. I love that one. Yeah, but I'm still stuck on that grunge one there. It looks like a bunch of metal plates. I definitely like the darkness and how my word sticks out. So that is the one that I'm going to go for. And now I'm going to bring out this laser cut file. And this laser cut file is representing like the outdoors, the zoo, the outdoors, when we go camping, everything like that. It has all sorts of leaves and flowers. And I'm going to take my gesso and my water brushes, and I'm going to paint all the flowers, I'm going to paint the whole thing, basically. I don't leave a single bit of it white. And the best thing about these little laser cut things is they're white on one side and cream on the other. I absolutely love them. So here's the final result. I decided to do purples and blues. I just thought that it was different for me. And I've already put the foam on the back of my word, and I double glue my foam. I want that instant stick from the double-sided tape, and then I will use the liquid adhesive to make sure that it doesn't ever come up, like the double-sided tape ever dries out and then it starts falling off. And I'm also using the word, the die cut, as like it's going to hold my flowers down. I did cut out the flowers from that square that they were originally in. I didn't like how they covered up so much of the background paper that I put it on. So, and now I'm just finishing up the title. And I know I get a little off camera up there at the upper left, and I apologize about that. But I am using these little stickers. This kind of makes me laugh. I was watching myself, as I was editing, putting this layout together, and I grabbed those tweezers. You see them right there on my mat. I grabbed those tweezers because that's what I usually use to help me align little stickers like this, and then I don't have to get my big fat fingers in the way. And if you notice, they're still sitting there. I don't touch them. I don't move them. They just stay right there. That's it. So it just makes me giggle because I pulled out a tool and I completely ignore it. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, oh, I know why. So I got this pack of tile stickers, and they were from Joann's, but they're not cut all the way through. Some of them I actually had to take my scissors and trim out of the packaging. Now these silver ones aren't as bad as the gold ones are. The gold ones are the worst ones, which it's like, really? That's the reason why I bought them. But that's okay. No grudges here. So I'm just deciding where I want my last little word to go. Excuse me. And I'm pretty much done after that. So it says, let the adventure begin, because it's a title card. So, and this year we did, this is 2017, and we did a ton of stuff. And my original thought on this particular title card, I was not going to pop up the word adventure. I was going to leave it flat, and then I was going to decorate like the A, the D, and the R with more representations of what we did. But by the time that I picked out my base paper and my flowers and the papers for the word, I felt like I had good representation all the way through. The only thing that's really missing is the theme park. So here's a close-up of the almost finished product. I'm just going to go through and find some enamel dots to help hold, I'm going to put them in the center of the flowers to help hold the floral die cut down just a little bit more. I debated using liquid glue behind each one, but they stuck pretty well. I'm pretty shocked. I do have to say that when I colored this, it's very, very delicate. I barely used any water, but I also didn't want, a bright, vibrant color. I wanted something a little bit soft and not really pastel, but just soft. So I was going through all of my enamel dots, and this is my travel case of enamel dots. So it's just a mismatch of whatever was left on a package, all sorted by color, and I had no purple. So when I went to go in my purple bin, these are the only purple enamel dots or blingy little dotty things that I own, because those purple ones off on the left are actually stickers that I got in a kit or something. But I don't use a whole lot. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope I didn't ramble too much for you guys. But I really love making these title cards and being able to just be artistic and not worry about a photo. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.